Chair, our next question is from Anne-Marie Beavis. Please make your way to the nearest microphone to ask your question.
Thank you, Chair. I have two brief, critical questions today, raised on behalf of a fellow shareholder and complainant. These questions relate specifically to governance concerns within our bank regarding conduct during an AFCA complaint that is currently awaiting determination. As a reminder, AFCA is the Australian Financial Complaints Authority, an independent body that provides consumers and small businesses with fair, free and impartial dispute resolution for financial complaints. I will ask both questions together. Question 1. Given our strict, explicit stance against inducements and bribery, how can we justify secretly depositing $3,000 into a complainant's loan account in the same direct correspondence without their knowledge and consent or a method to return the funds, while at the same time requesting AFCA to sway and expedite its decision to enable enforcement against the family home? Has the board initiated an immediate and thorough investigation to determine how this occurred and whether such conduct is systemic within our organisation? If not, why not? Question 2. Okay. A current board member was formally notified of this serious matter via express mail on the 2nd of July and registered mail which was received and signed for on the 7th of July. Despite this, the board member has failed to respond or take any action. Given the seriousness of this interference with an independent ombudsman's determination, the board must explain why this lack of response has been tolerated and how it is consistent with our stated commitments to governance, accountability and integrity. I will be available immediately following this AGM to discuss these concerns further. Given this seriousness, I trust the board will agree that a direct meeting is both appropriate and necessary. Thank you.
I'm afraid I'm unaware of this matter. This is the first I've heard of it. And there are customer people here, representatives outside, and I'm sure Greg can arrange for you to meet with them to further the complaint. I don't have any facts on the matter, and if it's gone to the Independent Complaints Authority, then of course that process should take its course, and we would give any cooperation needed with that process. But I don't have any information with which to respond. As for writing to board members, typically when that happens, and I'm not sure which director that was, typically when that happens, they will seek assistance from the customer advocate people or the complaints people inside the company as to how to best respond to it, and they'll probably be responding on someone's behalf. But since I didn't receive that letter, at least to my knowledge...
Can I address it directly to the more board members that are involved?
Do you have another question? I think this is
I'm asking you, can I direct it to the board member that is...
I think it would be better if you were willing to speak to the customer people that are here who can actually further your complaint in a more expeditious way.
So you will arrange a private meeting directly after this AGM?
There are people here who...
In regards to bribery and inducement of an independent...
Bribery and inducement of an independent authority is quite a claim.
It is.
So if you want to make that claim, you'll need to make it through people who are well equipped to...
And your board member is aware of this?
I don't know whether the director who's supposedly aware of it wants to speak on the matter. This is the first I've heard of it.
It's Phil Coffey here. I'm aware that through this letter that claim has been made. I was actually overseas until Monday, so I don't know how the registered mail was signed on the 7th of
I've
July.
got proof.
Well, I was in France, so it wasn't me. So I don't know what proof you've got. I've now passed that.
Going back, Mr. Coffey, you did say in your speech to be re-elected, you did say you have a deep belief in doing the right thing.
Correct.
Do you believe you've done the right thing here?
I don't have enough detail on the issue to be able to make that claim. I would hope that that's the case. It's certainly my understanding of how Macquarie conducts its business.
Okay, so can I have a private meeting with you after this AGM?
You can. I'm not sure I can
Thank
further
you.
advance your situation because I don't have the detail, nor do I have the resources to look into it, but I'm happy to meet with you.